Hello, my name is Sona Pcolkova, and in this video I will show you how I conducted my International Insights research at the end of second year of Industrial Design Engineering course. My research is about practical utility of aesthetics in interior design for people with disabilities, executed in Bratislava, Slovakia. The main objective of this project is to find out what design aspects could increase happiness of my target group. I did a research to find out the answer to my research questions in order to improve their living space and to make it less depressive and more pleasant to eye. The approach consists of qualitative and quantitative questions. Sample is drawn from Slovak people living in the big cities, and overall there are 6 interviews and 13 survey responses. More specific interviews were answered by architects working in Plan Architekti in Bratislava that specialize in interior design and architecture. Interview generated most of the findings in terms of problem that people are unsatisfied with interior. All of asked people have a positive relation towards aesthetics and claim to prefer natural material, from which 88% liked wood and claim to be their favorite material overall. As interviews and surveys showed, only 22% of asked don't insist on interior that is well designed, which makes 78% that do insist on this. Another problem that this research is looking at is if people think that the right choice of interior design could lead to better performance of people and higher motivation towards work and creativity. Majority agreed that interior that they live in can have an influence on their performance and motivation. Also, a small test was done to support assumption of positive influence of natural element in the interior on human being. I designed 2 rooms that differed in amount of plants in the room. The first one was without any plants and the other one was with 5 plants. The goal was to measure blood pressure of participants. The blood pressure tended to increase in the standard room and decrease in the room with plants. So the results showed that the tested people had better blood pressure range than in the other room. To implement a new design into interior doesn't mean that everything needs to be brand new. With some furniture, especially if they are made from wood, it is possible to sand off the old lacquer, add some new lead or piece of wood, and paint it once again. Or on the other hand, the product or service could offer brand new furniture with possible choices of design in selected area, and it should provide client with professional advice or feedback without having to go to design studio. If this interior would be adjusted to people's needs based on their desires, it would lead to better performance, higher motivation, and it would increase happiness of individuals. Although the preferences of interior do change over a lifetime, and that should be considered. I believe this research and the role of myself have or will have an impact on society. I believe it was helpful to make a research on aesthetics and preferences towards different aspects of furniture. It was a great experience, and I think it encouraged me to work as hard as I can to make people happier.